America. This is Smart Madu Ajaja, the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite, and the anchor of Nigeria Now at ONN and the Nightingale Radio International. Yes, straight from our studio. Today we are stable. We are not moving around, so we're gonna, do justice to a very important topic that a lot of Nigerians have been talking about. It's so much right now. This is right now about Nigeria today. If you are just joining us, please, before we start this broadcast, I would love for everybody, especially Nigerians who love their country and the friends of Nigeria who wants justice for Nigeria, please do us a favor. Share this broadcast. Yes, I would love this broadcast to go as viral as possible. I would love that if you guys can do me that, you know, favor today, because this message is very, very important message. A very, very important message. Around one man, yes, among a clique of rogues that have generationally held Nigeria down because they believe that Nigeria is their property and that their property for that matter to destroy. They have done a great job at destroying Nigeria. So if you are joining in right now, I don't care where you come from, I don't care your religion, I don't care anything. But if you love humanity, you love the Nigerian humanity, you love for Nigeria to be a stable country, you want Nigeria to be that country with free, fair, equal, unlimited, and unconditional access to opportunity to all Nigerians to grow and develop and progress and prosper according to their abilities and levels of competency. Please come here and let us do justice to this very important subject around one man called Nasiru El-Rufai. He was the former minister for the Federal Capital Territory in Nigeria. He has always been right there in politics. They feed and drink and eat from politics. He has no job to do. He was a two-term governor of Kaduna State, which he ran the state aground, put the state in a serious debt overhang. And during his tenure as governor of Kaduna State, so many people were murdered. Yes, villages were attacked, destroyed overnight by the people that he works for. Yes, and so sad. The Nigerian security agencies don't see anything. They have not been able to bring him to justice. Nobody even talks about him. Now he's raising a false alarm that some people are planning to arrest and kill him. Who can arrest a terrorist? A man who brought mercenaries from across Africa to swoop on Nigeria. As we speak right now, Nigeria is a most unsafe country. Hell has been let loose in the north. It's Boko Haram, which is, yeah, he has a tie with Boko Haram. And in other parts of the country, they morph into what they call a Fulani bandits. Yes, terrorizing, raping, kidnapping, and killing our people and selling their human parts. Yes, this man. And I hear, because Nigerians are very amnesic, they forget in a hurry, in a jiffy. Yeah, he has a political ambition to be president of my country, Nigeria. I don't know about that. So that is why we are here, talking about where the source of the threat to his life, that they are trying to hustle him into exile or kill him, arrest him, and put him in dungeon. Yes, and even with his men operating and destroying Nigeria without challenge. It's sad that we are here where we are. So, you're Nigerian, please do us a favor, share this message, bring as many Nigerians as possible on board, bring men and women of justice, people who have conscience, men and women of conscience from around the world, across Africa, to listen to this broadcast about El-Rufai. Hey, Fire say, Yomide, hey, how are you? How you doing? Where you joining from? Joining from Nigeria, I see you are a Nigerian, Yes, so please, if you like what we do at ONN, do us one favor. We want to grow organically. Um, Share our message, comment, make suggestions as to how we can expand our horizon and make this place fun every time we come online to tell you the message that many Nigerians are afraid of speaking because of the state of insecurity in the land. That a people who were once so vibrant now have become so silent and so docile that they can not even raise a finger to say no to what is being bedeviling them. And the person we are talking about, had an 11-minute video recorded live, after his 8-year tenure as governor of Kaduna State, that outlined how they brought this criminal rogue, drug dealer, identity thief, and certificate forger holding Nigeria hostage as president, and his vice, who is a rogue, a terrorist with ties to Boko Haram, and a man in whose house those who bombed the United Nations building, yes, in 2011, that killed a lot of Americans, killed Nigerians, killed other foreign workers in that building. Yes, yes, in his house. I'm talking about Kashin Shetima. In his house, Aminu Sokoto, the mastermind of the bombing, was arrested in his house. So what was he doing in his house if he wasn't a terrorist, if he wasn't part of what happened? And today, he's occupying the position of vice president of Nigeria. What a shame to the Nigerian people. What a shame to Nigeria as a country. And we are, instead of standing up and saying no, instead of, Nigerians are just to every hell that they bring before them. Now they have shifted the goalposts. Instead of standing up to say, we are tired, we are not going to have this nonsense anymore. They have shifted the goalpost. They are now preparing for 2027. How sure are you that there will be political 2027 in Nigeria? Yes, when you did not solve the problems that brought about this darkness upon our country. On what electoral rules are you going to hold another election? Yeah, the election that brought a criminal upon you, we have not been able to solve it. It is sad that we are where we are. So, Nigerians, it is your call. Now, if you're joining me, please share this message, share this broadcast, bring more people on. Let us talk about Malam Nasiru El-Rufai. Yes. And then what drives him? The reason he's so arrogant and so savage and thinks he can say whatever he wants to say with nobody touching him. And actually, they have done a great job at that. Nobody touches them because they are a special breed of Nigerians. But our job is to demystify them, and the process has just started. And we cannot succeed without the support of all Nigerians. Nigerians, you know the truth about what is hurting your country, but you went to sleep. And Nigerians are mostly mischievous. You pray when you do prayers that you don't mean, but in the night, the next minute you are doing a direct opposite of what you are praying against. Look at where our country is right now. We must find a way out of this hell that we are in for the sake of the future generations of Nigerians. Yeah, for the sake of right now, Nigeria is teetering. We don't know where the country is headed. Yes, our country conspiracy of silence has made it impossible for Nigeria to move forward. Nigeria is marching in reverse gear because we are dying. Nigerians, this is your call. And where are you? Let us hear from you. It doesn't matter where you are tuning in from. Say something. Share our message. If you cannot even open, share our message so the world will hear this story of woe, this sad story of Nigeria. A sprawling country, big, with everything in it. The people are living below poverty line. Yes. Please, let us hear from you. It is your call, Nigerians. And this is the reason why we exist. A lot of us have put our lives on the line for the salvation of Nigeria. Yes, the people in Nigeria have been held down so badly that they are so scared of exercising their basic human rights, which includes the right to their lives, the right to choice, the right to freedom of expression, the right to freedom of association, the right to worship, and the right to self-determination. Yeah, by a few gangsters who use the armed forces of Nigeria to destroy them, to attack them, and why they turn their eyes, turn a blind eyes to what the terrorists, yeah, troubling our national, our territorial integrity, yeah, and our sovereignty are doing. Yeah, that's the type of Nigeria we have now. I am not prepared to be that type of Nigerian anymore. So this is the reason why I am standing up for Nigeria. But I can't do it alone. I need the support of Nigerians. That is why we are inviting you. Every time we invite you to join the Open Nigeria movement. Yes, Open Nigeria Now movement. Nigerians need an organized platform to fight, to destroy the Nigerian system. If we don't destroy the Nigerian system will bury all of us. And the graves are being dug already. A lot of our compatriots have gone into it already. Are we waiting for us to go into it? So at what time are we going to stand up for our country? Yes. What do I think about the Indians? Indians are very good people. Very, very good people. Yes. All right. So, Tanya, Jenna, thank you. Jenna Taylor, thank you very much. I love Indians and I love humanity. I love good people of this earth, those who want justice. So, I don't have any problem with that. I'm a lover of humanity, and that is why ONN is a global movement, for justice, peace, and global security. And that is what we represent. So if you are here, please share our message. And if you are joining for the first time, please subscribe to our channel so we can grow. And our mission is to grow organically. Yes, our mission is to grow organically. And if you are Nigerians, we cannot be talking about the unity of Nigeria and at the same time talking about validating the divisive North and South nonsense that has destroyed who we are as a people. Yes, I want to use this opportunity to once again thank Canada. Thank you, Canada, for denying your entry visa to the corrupt and morally bankrupt Chief of Defense Staff of the Nigerian Army or the Nigerian Armed Forces. Yes, he came. He wanted to go and enjoy an organized country. He wanted to go and enjoy electricity. He wanted to enjoy good roads. He wanted to enjoy everything that is good about that. So when he returns, he will be telling his men about how beautiful Canada is. But looking at Nigeria, the squalor, the pig pen that he came out from, yes, that has everything that Canada cannot even boast of in terms of mineral and natural resources. But because of corruption, they have destroyed the country. So I am so happy and so pleased with Canada. And I know that they can't come anymore to the United States the way they used to come. We are after them everywhere. Since they have destroyed our people, they have made them docile and incapable of raising a finger and standing up for themselves. We have the capacity to stand up for them. And that is where their problem is going to start from. Yes, and special thanks to Donald Trump, President Donald Trump. Thank you for the action you took with the U.S. aid. Yes, Africa does not need any aid from anybody. No, Africa is too rich to be dependent on anybody for help. That singular action you took is historic. Something President Barack Obama, the son of a black man, the son of an African, could not do. You did it with a stroke of a pen. Obama is responsible, yes, for what is taking place in Africa now. Obama was responsible for destabilizing the Sahel. Yes, Obama was responsible for bringing Buhari to power. Yes, he did all that to destroy his own fatherland, the land of his father. Shame on Obama. Thank you, Donald Trump, Yes, Donald Trump, a white man, was the one who used one stroke of a pen, to end what has been ailing Africa. Yes, and especially Nigeria. And I don't understand why some Nigerians are crying. Why are you crying? Yeah, that's something that had made you lazy. That's something that had brought the worst as your leaders, including El-Rufai, yeah, that we are talking about right now. Something that brought them to power, not because they are qualified, but because they have access to taking those money to fund the terrorism in Nigeria. Why should anybody be crying? No. The greatest thing President Trump did for the world right now is stopping that aid that goes to Africa and ends up in the hands of criminals, northern elders. They call themselves northern elders, northern traditional rulers, northern religious leaders, all criminals. Yes, yes, driven by one thing, the mission to destroy Nigeria for the economic gains. Great touchdown from President Donald Trump. I love you for that. I disagree with you on some areas, in some of the decisions you have made so far, but this is stellar. And I pray and I hope that it is sustained. If it is the aid is lifted for other countries, it should never be lifted for Africa, because Africa needs to start looking inwardly. Africans need to start holding their leaders accountable. Africans need a new awakening. Yes, that will make it possible for them to start choosing the right people, and not those chosen for them by corrupt European Union and Britain and France. Yes, little countries that come to steal from Africa and then turn around to say they are giving us aid. We don't need your damn aid. You are thieves, and it should be like that. I'm saying this with respect for ordinary Europeans. So we don't have any problem with the ordinary Europeans. We love you. But your political leaders and the imperial merchants are the ones that always bring the type of schism that makes it look like Africans are angry against the whole of Europe. We are not. We don't have problem with the ordinary Europeans. We love them, but your politicians are evil. And those are the people who help puppets and criminals come to power in Africa. We are saying no right now. Hey, Canary King, how are you? Hello, good to see you again. Thank you, thank you. All right, you said, oh, you watched our interview yesterday. I hope you loved it. Did you like it? Yes, I'm so happy to see you returning and to be part of our discussion today. Thank you very much. So I'm talking about a criminal called El-Rufai in Nigeria, one of those privileged criminals, rogues, who have held our country hostage for 64 years since independence. Nigeria has not known peace. Since independence, Nigeria has not known peace. They take the country as if it's their personal property. They open their mouth and say anything. They disrespect Nigeria. They talk down on Nigerians as if Nigerians are slaves in their plantation. Yeah, they program the people of Nigeria to be slaves in their plantation. Now we are speaking freedom to the people of Nigeria to wake up and take their country, to wake up and take their stance again, and rebuild a real country, genuine country, with open access to everybody to be whatever positive thing that they want to be, without being afraid, without being threatened. Nigeria right now has been taken over by mercenaries. The way it is looking, these people don't listen to democracy. They don't care about democracy. They don't care about listening to people. They don't care. They have no respect for anybody. They don't believe in dialogue. They believe in violence. And it looks like the way it is going, an armed struggle is imminent in Africa, in Nigeria, because nobody is going to continue to tolerate these people who have come to destroy, kill everything, and rape our women, rob our people, chase our farmers from their farms. This year is going to be very dangerous for Nigerians because there's not going to be food. Our farmers are not able to go to their farms because of fear of being kidnapped, yes, for ransom by the rogues that this man, El-Rufai, imported from across Africa, yes, they plan to build a Fulani nation, and they have chosen Nigeria as their country, and then they want to chase the aborigines out. It's the same thing that is happening in Sudan. It has happened in Mauritania. The black people in Mauritania has been driven away from their homeland. They want to try, they are tried the same thing in Mali. They want to do the same thing in Niger. And Nigeria is just their next door neighbor. So we must rise up. And I will blame Obama partly for what happened. His involvement with the destabilization of Libya. Yes, with Nicolas Sarkozy, yet again of France. Yes, like Macron has been doing. Thank God how he is expelled from Niger, from Mali, and from Burkina Faso. And we are expecting more expulsion of France from countries across Africa. Yes, that is why we are where we are. They fund terrorism. They have their men that they use to destabilize country. Muhammadu Buhari of Nigeria and Bazoum of Niger, they worked very closely with Boko Haram, including El-Rufai, their commander of Boko Haram. Why? Was because they wanted to, their mission is to take over Nigeria. Yeah, France is corporate. And the foreign people who give fake aid to Africa are the reason Africa is destabilized. All right, Kennedy, thank you. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. So if you're a Nigerian listening to me right now, there's a lot of Americans coming here. Where are you, Nigerians? Let's hear from you. Yes, where are you, Nigerians? This message is for you. Where are the young people of Nigeria? This message is for you. Young people who have become so docile, and there's some very corrupt. This is your message. You belong to the same party with these criminals. You are members of APC. And I tell you again, APC is a terrorist organization fronting as a political party in Nigeria. All right. Oh, New York. New York. How is New York today, Canary? I hope New York is good. I was in New York like some 5 years ago. That was the last time. And I had fun. So hopefully soon I'll be back there visiting New York. I hope it's not too cold there. We're having a great weather here in Houston. Yes. Yes. Thank you for being against neocolonialism. Yes. I'm seriously against it. And that is why I speak. Yes, the world needs to be free. The world needs to be a place where people from different places are respected. All right. Okay, it says New York is snowy. All right. Okay. All right. I'll wait this spring. That would be good. That would be good. Yeah, so I have you as a contact there. So we'll connect, hopefully in the spring when I come to New York. I really need to visit New York. It's been a while since I stopped by New York. It was fun the last time I went there. Yes, so Nigerians, where are you? This is your message. Where are you? I am speaking to your hearts right now. You go to bed with criminals. Buhari's portion of APC. All right. Yes, I'm a Rasta man. I'm a Pan-Africanist. Thank you for liking who I am, liking what we represent. We represent peace. We represent justice. We represent truth. We represent unity. Yes, we believe that the world can coexist without the kind of hell. But sadly, Africa has been a victim for a very long time. Victim of colonialism, victim of slavery, victim of imperialism, victim of apartheid, and now victim of globalization. Yes. Yes, I hope they are listening too. I hope they are listening. But somehow, they will get the message. It's either they listen or they get it the way, because that's what I've been telling young Nigerians. Young Nigerians have been made so corrupt. Young Nigerians have been made so lazy. Young Nigerians are not being taught their history in school. So a lot of young people in Nigeria don't even know who they are. They don't know their history because they removed the study of history from their academic curriculum. So they move around like robots. And that is so sad. That is why you see them, a lot of them make mistakes. Yes, that's why they remove history from study. Yes, absolutely. To make them fools, to make them stupid. They have turned young Nigerians into robots, stupid people. And they don't even care anymore about asking questions about who they are. But we are putting it to them. We are recording all these events so that they, perhaps, maybe, hopefully, they wake up in time to get this message, or they get it when it is too late, when they will have to fight. Yeah, when they will have to fight. Because where Nigeria is headed right now is dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Very, very. Can you imagine a country being led by all-rank criminals? Their president is a criminal convicted here in the United States. Yes, he paid 500,000 US dollars restitution and was asked to leave the country. The vice president is a terrorist with ties to terrorist organizations. Nigerians know, America knows, the whole world knows, but they will keep quiet. Thank you for Donald Trump for what he did. I don't like some of the things he has done, but the one he did, withdrawing that aid to Africa, the aid that has made Africa so lazy in the midst of their abundance, yes, they bring the puppets and put them there, criminals that they will blackmail with their criminal records, like the one in Nigeria. All they need to do, blackmail him with criminal record here in the United States, and then he shuts up, and then he does everything he's asked to do. Yes, he said, Kennedy said, I heard they reverted to colonial era anthem. Nigeria, we hate it. Yes, 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 that is true. They reverted to that. Is that not a retardation? That's a regression. Even the words are good, but the source of the anthem was wrong. If they needed, and they did not involve the whole of Nigeria in making that decision. It was one man's dictatorial criminal decision. Yes, that is their thinking level. Their level of consciousness is so low. So when you have a man with low IQ, what do you get? Where do you go? Yeah, why go backwards? I don't know. I am moving forward, but they are going backward. That is why we are doing everything to inspire our people to retake their country from them, so we can build a real country on a solid foundation, expandable foundation with access to opportunity to all, including responsible visitors and investors to Nigeria. That is what we are looking for. That is why we are preaching the message of open Nigeria. But sadly, people like El-Rufai don't want that. They want the darkness to continue. That is why he's raising a false alarm, thinking that he will generate that type of emotion that will make people line behind his evil. He's a criminal. He's a terrorist. He's one of those who imported terrorists from across Africa to destroy Nigeria. Naira is 1,500. It's even more than that. Yesterday, it was 1,540. So, and it keeps getting bad. Yes, this is how sad it is. When you have terrible leadership, when the people sell their votes to criminals, that is what, there's hardly any Nigerian leader that is worth it right now, from the councillor up to the presidency. All rogues, men without moral. They will move from one political party, between the two criminal political parties. One is PDP, the other one is APC. PDP is a party of a mixture of criminals. APC is purely, totally a terrorist organization. So when you have people moving back and forth without shame, what do you expect? Chaos, darkness. Nothing is working in Nigeria as we speak. The infrastructures are decayed. The roads are no roads, like gully. Yes. And then somebody will come and be proud to tell me that he's a president of Nigeria. I'm a leader in Nigeria. I am a proud Nigeria, but I'm not proud of Nigeria. Thank you very much. I'll see you later, Kennedy. It's a pleasure seeing you. God bless you, and have a great week ahead of you. Yes, yes. Everything, the country without electricity that cannot boast of 5 straight hours of uninterrupted electricity. And you say you are a leader of a country? Yes. A country where people cannot travel and travel safely. When you are on the road traveling in Nigeria, you'll be praying that bandits and kidnappers don't stop you and kidnap you and take you inside the bush and hold you hostage for months, and maybe perhaps if you are not able to pay their ransom, they will kill you and they sell your body parts. That is hell. That is no country. Nigeria is no country anymore. But we can make it a country. And that is why we are asking the people of Nigeria to unite now or never, to unite. The only way to save Nigeria is for the people of Nigeria who are so poor. They have impoverished them so badly that they can't even respond to stimuli anymore. Yes. But in the middle of all this, the only way forward for the people of Nigeria is for them to rise up. How are we going to make them rise up? That is what we have been preaching. We are doing everything we can. A lot of people are on the canvas in Nigeria. Millions of Nigerians are not able to go to bed with food in their stomach as we speak right now. The hunger in the country is unbelievable. Yes. And sadly, members of the political class in Nigeria with inordinate access to our resources are living in criminal opulence. And sadly, the people celebrate them because they have to eat. Yes, you have to be a sycophant in order to eat. Yes, people who are so beaten down, so hopeless. Yes, that is Nigeria right now. What can we do to wake Nigerians up? And that is why we are telling El-Rufai that he should stop his mischief. Time is up for you guys. The Nigerians in diaspora, it is you that the whole of Nigeria is looking up to for leadership. It is you all Nigerians are looking up to for direction. Why can't we come together? Yes, I'm inviting you Nigerian diasporas. Come to Open Nigeria. Let us expand it. Let us make it a big movement. Let us do whatever we can to wake our people up. Let us mobilize like other citizens mobilized to save their countries. Yes, why can't we save Nigeria? What is holding us back? We have shame on you, El-Rufai. Shame on you. Who is after you? Nobody is after you. You know what is going on, and you don't want to be held accountable for that. You are raising a false alarm. But you are on your own. Nobody is going to line behind you. Nigerians, my brothers and sisters, everywhere in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, it is time we woke up and form a big movement to counter these people and stop these people. Let us move with purpose. Let us use the same spirit with which we send money to support families in Nigeria. Let us set something aside for the liberation of the country. Because if we don't liberate that country, we will continue to give and give and give. We are supposed to be going home to have fun, enjoy, and then without being afraid of how many people will come and try to kidnap us. Now, when we are going to Nigeria, what do we do? We set money aside to hire bodyguards. We set money aside to secure our lives. We set money aside to stay in hotels where that we are not supposed to stay, so that people will not get to know where we are until we are ready to return to Nigeria. That is too expensive. I think that is too expensive. I think an action, a concerted action to end all these things that threaten us is a better idea than the individual approach. Let us think and act and fast too. God bless you and God bless Nigeria. And all those who tuned in today, I appreciate and love you. And please help us share this message to as many Nigerians as are in your contacts. And then, comment, share, and then, speak positively about what we have said, so that Facebook and YouTube will be recommending our message for more viewers, so we can increase the level of awareness of what we are sharing for Nigeria and the Nigerian people. God bless you. Have a great weekend.